What's up? It's your boy Donovan, and in Art Vlog 10, I'm gonna have you all come with me to the student gallery show at my school. Before we head there, we're gonna do a quick little get ready with me. Is it too much? It's noisy. Is it too much? Should I do another one? Or no, just not at all? Or just like that? With the Too much. I'm going to student gallery show at school. I have 2 pieces entered into the show. There is a competition, there are cash prizes. Some people are also selling their work. I'm choosing to not sell mine. I want to keep it. But I just have a feeling that I could win something. Even if it's just like, you know, a little honorable mention or something. But I don't know, I just have a feeling, and I would hate to not go, because truly I don't want to go, to be honest, but I would hate to win something but then not go. Like, I feel like, I don't know, it just wouldn't be right. So I'm gonna show up since I have 2 pieces. I finished my bust yesterday, but I think I want to take the hair off. I put some like very little hair on there. But I think I just want it to be bald. It looked more serious when it had the bald head. One other thing that I didn't mention when I was getting ready was that I kept hearing something in the back of my mind saying, you know, if your grandmother was here, she would want you to go. She would want you to go where you're being celebrated. Come to find out, you know, as I'm scrolling through Facebook, one of my cousins posted that the gallery show was the day of my grandmother's birthday. Rest her soul. She did make a big fuss about her birthdays when she was living, which is why I didn't remember the exact date when it came around. But I felt it in the bottom of my spirit. I was like, I have to go to this for my grandma, for my gram.
We did a lot of different things this year. We had a couple organizations that gave prizes. The Lake County Art League, I wanted to acknowledge them because they give us $500 scholarships for art students. Margaret Salem Purchase Awards, so people that win those awards, their work will be purchased and put into the permanent collection. So lots of different things going on. And then there's the standard awards for the show. The next honorable mention goes to Donovan for her still life.
A lot of the work was very beautiful. I'm proud and honored to have even gotten an honorable mention. I know that this is only the beginning. In drawing class this week, I started the charcoal drawing. I want to show you the various stages. The very first being layer of gray charcoal on top of this white paper with a very simple line sketch. All I did for the second stage was I actually darkened the paper. So I just added like a second layer of charcoal, and then I went back in with my kneaded eraser and I just erased all of the highlights. Now the next step after that was to start adding in more charcoal and more shadows. The one part that's giving me the most trouble that I'm gonna have to keep going back over is that bottle. Be sure to subscribe and come back next week to see this completed drawing. I'm back working on the topographic sculpture. I could not leave it how it was looking in the last vlog. It was irking me to my core. So I went to Michael's and picked up a bunch of supplies to try to salvage this piece. I wanted to get lots of the static grass. Unfortunately, they only had one shade of the static grass, so I just picked up one package. And then I ended up grabbing lots of different colors of moss instead. Even though that wasn't my original vision, I am still okay with what I found, and I think it's going to turn out very interesting. I started out coating the piece with Mod Podge just to seal that acrylic paint in and to make it easier for all of the glue and the decorations to stick on the outside. And then I started in with some gravel and some rock to make it look like it's, you know, kind of like a rocky, watery kind of creek underneath there. After adding in some gravel, I went back in with the static grass. And I just put that over the olive green layer because I felt that that layer matched the best with that color of grass. And then you see me going in with some glue and then some bright green moss onto the middle layers. This is about as far as I got. You'll have to come back next week to see whether or not I ruined this piece with my poorly mixed resin or not. I definitely did not know what I was doing there, but we're gonna pull it together, no worries. The bust is just about done. I fixed that problem with the ear that I mentioned in the last vlog. One of the ears was farther back in the head than the other, so I adjusted the jawline and then adjusted the ear.
Wham! His kappa is detated from his head.
Then I had to hollow the entire thing out. So I chopped the top of the head off, hollowed it out the face and the head. Then I also went from underneath and hollowed out the body and the neck as well. Once it was all hollowed out, I had to put the head back on, and I just filled that in with some of the moist clay that I had pulled out of the center of the body. And then I went back in with some of that clay and I just added some chunky bits around the edge of the hairline to create the hairline and blended it into the scalp. I didn't add any extra clay to the center of the head. Even now, as I'm looking at it, I would do the hair differently if I had more time. But there are only 5 weeks left of school, and we have a lot more stuff to do. In any case, thank you so much for watching. This has been Boy Donovan, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.